You ever feel like your life is just not moving? Like you're not failing, but you're not really getting anywhere either. Just repeating the same days, the same habits, the same thoughts. And you keep telling yourself, I just need more motivation. Or maybe I need more time. But deep down, you know something's off. Because no matter how much you think, plan, or wait, nothing really changes. And the truth is, you're not stuck because you're lazy, and you're not stuck because you're not capable. You're stuck because there are patterns in your mind that are quietly keeping you in the same place. Most people don't realize this, but being stuck is not about motivation. It's about thinking patterns. There are psychological traps that feel normal, even smart, but they keep you repeating the same behaviors over and over again. And the dangerous part is, they don't feel like problems. They feel logical, safe, and comfortable, which is exactly why you don't question them. So if you've been feeling stuck for a long time, there's a good chance you're caught in one or more of these traps without even noticing it. The first trap is perfection, and it usually sounds like this. I'll start when I'm ready, or I just need a better plan first. So you spend your time thinking, researching, planning everything out, trying to make it perfect before you take action. But the problem is, you never actually start, because there's always something missing, something you can improve, something you can fix. It feels productive, like you're moving forward, but you're not, you're just delaying action. Psychologically, this happens because your brain wants to avoid failure, because if you don't start, you can't fail. And that feels safe. But that safety is what keeps you stuck, because clarity doesn't come from planning, it comes from doing. And if you keep waiting for perfect, you'll stay exactly where you are. The second trap is comfort, and this one is dangerous because it doesn't feel like a problem at all. You tell yourself your life is good enough. You're not struggling, you're stable, you're comfortable, so you stay where you are. Same routine, same habits, same environment, even if deep down you know you're not growing. And because it's not painful, there's no urgency to change, so you keep saying, I'll do it later, or I'll figure it out. But later turns into months, and months turn into years, and nothing changes. The truth is, growth always comes with discomfort. It requires you to do things that feel unfamiliar, uncertain, and sometimes difficult. And if you keep choosing comfort, you're choosing to stay the same. The third trap is comparison, and this is one almost everyone falls into. You open your phone, you see people your age doing better, moving faster, achieving more, and without even realizing it, you start comparing your life to theirs. You start thinking you're behind, like you're not doing enough, like you're wasting time. And from that point, your focus shifts, you stop thinking about your own path, and you start chasing someone else's. You follow what looks successful. You try to keep up. But the problem is, you're no longer building your life, you're reacting to theirs. And no matter what you do, it never feels enough. Because there will always be someone ahead, and that constant comparison drains your confidence and makes you feel even more stuck. The fourth trap is overthinking, and this one feels like intelligence. You think before you act, you analyze everything, every possibility, every risk, every outcome. You want to make the right decision, so you keep thinking and thinking and thinking until everything feels complicated. And when everything feels complicated, you don't move. Because now there's too much to consider, too many things that could go wrong. But the truth is, overthinking is often just fear in disguise. Fear of failure, fear of making the wrong choice, fear of regret. And while you're stuck in your head, nothing changes, because clarity doesn't come from thinking more. It comes from action, from trying, adjusting, and learning as you go. The last trap is the identity trap, and this is the deepest one. You start telling yourself things like, I'm not disciplined, I'm not confident, or I'm just not that kind of person. At first, they're just thoughts, but over time, they become beliefs. And those beliefs become your identity. And once something becomes your identity, you start acting in ways that match it. If you believe you're not disciplined, you avoid hard work. If you believe you're not confident, you hold yourself back. If you believe you can't succeed, you don't even try. This is how you trap yourself, because your actions follow what you believe about yourself, even if those beliefs are limiting you. If you look at it clearly, the pattern is simple. The perfection trap keeps you waiting. The comfort trap keeps you where you are. The comparison trap keeps you chasing. The overthinking trap keeps you frozen. And the identity trap keeps you small. Different patterns, but the same result. No progress, no movement. Just staying in the same place without even realizing why. But here's the good news. If these patterns can keep you stuck, then changing them can move you forward. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need more motivation. You just need to break the pattern. Start before you feel ready. Choose discomfort over ease. Focus on your own path. Act instead of overthinking, and stop defining yourself by your limitations. Because you're not stuck, you're just repeating the same patterns. And the moment you change them, even a little, everything starts to move.